Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amaziah, and today I am going to be showing you all the books that I have to read before I buy a new book. Starting out strong. I'm currently reading this book now. I'm on chapter 1. It is called Discerning the Voice of God. It's basically just being able to recognize the voice of God and when he's speaking to you and when it's your thoughts or the devil thoughts, someone else besides him. But how to just be able to recognize how to recognize when God is speaking, which is my number one goal this year, to be able to hear his voice, because I feel like I am so loud that I need to shut up and listen. So we're starting out with that book because it's the beginning of the year. That is the number one goal this year. So we have to get on it now. Since we're on the category of religion educational books, we'll start with that. The next book I have is Set Apart. I read this book last year, but I did not finish it completely. I think I had like 2 chapters left, and it was a really good book, and I want to read it again so I could take notes. And I honestly, personally, just feel like this is a book that you might have to read every single year, every couple of months. This is a really good book. It talks about holiness and just how to be holy, how to live a holy lifestyle, and you can never be too holy. So I feel like this is a book that you have to read a couple of times. It's not a just one and go type of book. Next book we have is called Get Out of Your Head. I'm in my head a lot. I talk to myself 25/8. I had this book honestly maybe 5 years now, and I have tried to read it like 20,000 times, and I can honestly never get past it. So my goal this year is to hopefully I'm able to read this book. I'm a firm believer in, if I wasn't supposed to read that, then so when I finally am able to open this book and finish it, I know okay, it's time to really get out of my head. But I do look forward to reading this book. Is dirty because again, I have had it for so many years, but haven't got probably past page 50. Next, we have You Can Heal Your Life. I honestly don't even know when I got this book, or if I bought this book, or if someone else got me this book. I found it on my bookshelf, but it's a healing book, and I need to read all the books that I have on my bookshelf that I have not read before I buy a new book. So we have to read her. Next, we have Think and Grow Rich. I did read this book before. I read it halfway through. I did not finish. My mom gave me this book, and she told me I need to read it, so I need to read it. Trying to be rich this year. I'm pretty sure that's all it talks about, is how to think and grow and be rich. Yeah, this is the page I stopped on when I stopped reading it, 126. It's a little less than halfway, but we'll take that stopper out and there you go. Read this book. The next books are kind of like fun reads. Yeah, this book, I don't know what this book is about. It's called Bitter is the New Black. I have had this book on my bookshelf for years. I don't even remember where I got this book. Right here it says 50 cents. I don't know anything about this book. But again, it's on my bookshelf and I need to read her. Because why do I have books on my bookshelf that I have not read and I'm still buying books? This is a story of how a haunting former sorority girl went from having a household income of almost a guaranteed $1 million to being evicted from a ghetto apartment. It's a modern Greek tragedy as defined by Roger in the classical origins of Western cutters. Okay, I don't know if it seems interesting, but I'm gonna read her. I'm gonna read all these books so that I can buy more books. I have a good 5 books in my cart that I want to buy, but I can't buy them. Next, okay, this is a Christ book, I believe, Tortured for Christ. I don't know what this is about, but my mom gave me this book also, and she told me I need to read it, so I'm gonna read it. It's not that long. Solitary confinement, physical and mental torture, extreme hunger and cold. These were the experiences of Pastor Richard during his 14 years in prison in Romania, when he was ransomed out of the country of Romania for 10,000 in 1965. That was a lot back then. Secret police warned him never to speak against communists, but Pastor could not remain silent. Dang, this seems interesting. Okay. This is not a fun read. This is an educational, religious read. But this seems like really interesting. Kidnap. I hope they talk about that. I hope it's not just him, Okay, period. Next, we have the series. Okay, I started this book, but I didn't finish it because I was reading it with someone and they didn't even start it yet. So I said, okay, I'll stop until you're able to catch up. But it's Before I Let Go. This Could Be Us, and then Can't Get Enough. I'm really excited to start this series, and mainly because I already started it, but I really started to start this. I'm going to try to get a few religious or educational books out the way, because I know when I do hit my fun reads, I can knock them out quickly. It's just those educational religious books that kind of have me take time reading. Like, I probably could read one of these books in a week max, probably 4 days. But the educational religious books, it probably takes me like a week, 2 weeks, because I take notes and I just kind of take my time when I read those. But I'm really excited to read these. I do love Kennedy Ryan books. She is a really good author. And she does have really good books, and the spice in them could be a little bit more, in my opinion, but it's still good. Next, we have The Amateur. This is a thriller mystery. I'm starting to get into the thriller mystery books, so I can't wait to read this. I never really read what my books are about. I kind of just grab them, and hopefully they're good. I don't know. And then the last book I have is This Ends With Us. I know this author is not the best, and we should not support her, but I already have the book, so might as well read it. It's not like it's going to do anything with her. But I know for next time to not buy any of her books or do not support any of her stuff. Okay, I got it from here on out. But I am going to read this. I know that there was a movie that came out, but I know like when this book did come out, a lot of people did like really like it, had good reviews. It's just the author, that's it. But it's probably like the last book I read, because I got this to read and I never read it. So, and like, look at it. It looks freaking brand new. But yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 books to read before I can buy a new book, which is great because I have 5 books in my cart that I want to buy. And my goal this year is to read 15 books. So this might be able to work out in my favor. Let me go read my educational and religious books. BRB. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and comment some books below, because I am going to read these books and the ones you comment below. What's your favorite book? Let me know. Bye.